Hello everyone and welcome to part 9 of our Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke. Last time we had a pretty intense fight against the Windstrait family. But yeah, I think everything turned out alright. We got some XP, we got some items here and there. I did a little bit of training off screen. Somehow Mantis jumped all the way to level 25. I think I just left the experience share on her. She's been kind of rolling it in, so good on you, Mantis. I do have the experience share on, I think, Jet right now, and Charcoal is going to be leading as we move on from Marvel City. First, oh, this might be our encounter for the route, so if we get a Pokemon, okay, we didn't get a Pokemon. Let me check quickly. I think this is considered a new route. I mean, I know it is, I just don't remember what the name is. Oh wait, this will tell us the sign here. Route 111, awesome, so we need to be careful. I wonder if... Oh wait, is this guy gonna fight us? That is very true. That is very true. Alright, so I wonder if the desert is considered the same route. I don't think it is. So, first of all, we can fight Gabby and Ty. Okay, they're just a nice double battle. I think they're pretty popular for grinding experience points, at least in the new games. Like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. You know, like when you're on the Elite Four, they can be very useful too when grinding. We have Charcoal out. It's kind of scary, so I'm just gonna switch for Duke. And why don't we start taking out Whismur with our with the headbutt. Wow, that was pretty good. I think I do have the Silk Scarf on buff. Or no, I think I might have it on. Oh my, I don't even keep track anymore. That's not good. Okay, yeah, Sonic Boom doesn't really do much. Alright, so why don't we just finish this? Okay, so it's interesting that Linoon's faster than Marshtomp. I guess Marshtomp isn't really super fast in the first place, but nice to see that Linoon's pretty fast here and there. And I think we are going to be interviewed here. So we could just say some junk. Like, they ask you some weird questions. You just put in some responses. Oh, actually, I can turn down the interview. I don't even know that. I guess I've always just been mashing A. So we can't actually say like custom stuff. We just have to say whatever they have here. So when we go to feelings, disappoint. I like that. Disappoint. That was a pretty easy fight. It was very disappointing. And yeah, I guess we'll make it on TV sometime. It's pretty neat. You can go ahead and keep Charcoal out for this picnicker. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is considered like the same route as the desert or like a different route. I don't know. I think it's different though, so I think we should be good. Because there's some pretty cool people you can get in the desert. Like I know you can get like a Trapinch. I think they're like the fossil Pokemon. Actually, there's some people do like weird stuff with the fossil Pokemon in Nuzlocke. So like it counts for like the encounter that you get the, or it counts for the city that you get the actual like fossil like resurrected in. So I think that's Rustboro City in this game. I'm not 100% sure. So I guess that would be a Rustboro City encounter, if you will. It's a pretty interesting way that people look at it, but I mean, overall it makes sense, because when you like open up that Pokemon's biography, it'll tell you like, you know, encountered in Rustboro City, or, you know, whatever city has the Pokemon resurrection. So we're just going to be speeding through all these battles. You know, they're not super challenging or anything. I don't think that trainers, like, individual trainers, especially because we are a little bit over-leveled, aren't going to pose that big of a challenge. Okay, Sand Attack's kind of annoying, but whatever. Fortunately, that move is like way too common in this game. It's kind of frustrating, actually, but whatever. Faucet's Pebble. Yeah, so I believe we can try to go to the desert, but they will like push us out. Yeah, the Sandstorm is vicious. It's possible to keep going. Okay, actually, I noticed that the music changes in the top left, but the route name does not change. So I'm actually going to save an encounter. Oh, okay, I guess this is Route 112. Okay, so Route 111. Okay, we're safe. So we can get an encounter Route 112. Okay, so that's no big deal. And let's hope to finally add some Pokemon. It's been a while since we've caught someone and added them to the team, so I'm pretty excited to see what's out there. See if we can get someone cool. While we beat down all these Zigzagoons. And I just realized it's always fun looking at like the etymology, if that's the right word, like, you know, like where all these Pokemon names come from. Zigzagoon actually has the word goon in it. I love that word goon. Apparently, from what I've heard, like, I never heard it before I went to college. And when I went to college, a bunch of people were saying goon, and apparently it's like a northern thing, like a New York thing. Roommates from Pennsylvania. I'm not crying because I miss my mom. Yeah, me too. And he says goon. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but I guess goon is like an actual thing that people say. So Zigzagoon. I wonder if it's I wonder if the goon is actually there, or it's just like an oon that's like mixed up with a zigzag. Because I guess like the zigzag is like an integral part of Zigzagoon. Like you know, it sprites in like Pokemon XD and things like that. It's always like zigzagging all over the place. Pretty interesting to think about, if I do say so myself. A little bit strange, but yeah, no, Pokemon names are always pretty cool, pretty clever. There are definitely some cool ones out there. Ludicolo, I guess Lombre's evolution, that's a funny one. It's just a very funny design in general. I rather love it. Alright, so why don't we see what our Route 112 encounter is. Hopefully we can get something good. I don't have repel. Okay, no, we're good. Ooh, a Numel. Or Numel. That's actually pretty exciting, not gonna lie. So, I'm just gonna quick attack it down. Hopefully that won't kill it. Okay. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and toss a... I guess we only have not that many Pokeballs left. I'm gonna go and restock. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So we got ourselves some Numel. A Numel is actually a solid option for this game. Maybe not that great because there are a lot of water types, but you know, she can still be pretty useful depending on the gym leader, especially like the next gym leader if, you know, something happens to Marshtomp. And I'm gonna be naming it Bronze. I guess it's kind of has a bronzy colored skin. Where's the Z? Okay, there it is. It took me way too long to find Z. That was strange. Alright, that's fine. Why don't we go and okay, so we can actually rock smash these boulders safely without having to worry about, you know, getting Geodude as an encounter. Not that Geodude would be a bad encounter or anything, but yeah, we can run here. Actually, no, we can't, because I lied, because we just established that Route 111 encounter would include the desert. So let's hope that we don't get a Geodude. I mean, a Geodude, nothing wrong with a Geodude or anything. Ooh, that's a lot. I'll just buy 10 for now. I wish it told you how many you had in your bag. I'll just buy 10, be safe. But yeah, it's gonna take away like all my money. Dude, money's tight in this game. Kind of annoying, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah, the newer games though, like plenty of money to go around. It's pretty funny actually. Although I guess in the new games I don't really buy items, because I mean I don't need to buy items if I'm, you know, not doing a Nuzlocke. Or I guess I do buy items if my Pokemon are underleveled, but in the new games I put the experience share on, so my Pokemon aren't really underleveled, so interesting to think about. Alright, this guy's a hiker, so I'm just gonna preemptively bring out Duke. Oh, okay, yeah, that's also a hiker. And we're not gonna be able to go out to what is it called? Mount Chimney. I think that's the name. Mount Chimney. Which has a really cool cool music. Mount Chimney is particularly one of my favorites. That and like Mount Pyro, like the exterior, also has some pretty cool music. There's definitely some really nice tracks in this game. Alright, what is this else? Oh, he has a Machop. Chop's definitely nothing to sneeze at, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, okay, it's just gonna wear us down. There's Hiker Bryce. Alright, so let's see what this... Oh, hey, I guess we got past them, but my legs are solid from pounding up and down the mountains. They're not going to buckle easily, friend. I suppose we'll have to see if that holds after we whoop him. Okay, he's just got some Geodude, so it should be a pretty easy time. Hiker Trent. I always wonder, you know, what these names are. So obviously these games are like, you know, originally Japanese, and all the dialogue and all the names are originally Japanese. So I always wonder, like, what the Japanese names are for the trainers. Like, if they are, you know, just like common names or something that everyone might have, or like, I mean, obviously there's no equivalent for like Trent in Japanese, but I suppose that there might be some, like, you know, common name equivalent or something. And then they just like arbitrarily pick names for the English translation. I guess that makes the most sense. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm thinking, but I mean, that would make the most sense for like the localization. Only some games where like the names are like essential to the story. I'm thinking something like Xenoblade, where I'm sure that the names are not changed too much. We get a Fiery Path encounter, by the way, so we can't get Nummel. So we have 5 chances to get something else, which is pretty exciting. Yes, but Xenoblade, like, the names are like very unique and pretty cool. So, and we get a Slugma. That is awesome. So we do have Duke out. So we should tackle, see how much that does. Okay, that did a decent amount. So I'm pretty excited for a Slugma. Actually, I don't think I've ever used the Slugma before, so Slugma and its evolution Mecargo can actually be like pretty good options. I don't think they're like, you know, amazing or anything, but, you know, nothing too bad either. Let's take a look at its Pokedex entry. Does not have any blood in its body. Intensely hot magma circulates throughout this Pokemon's body. Wow, that is an interesting life to lead. Alright, so we are going to give it a nickname. And let's see. Ooh. We're going to give this name Chili. Apparently that is a actual shade of red, Chili. And Magma and Mecargo are pretty red, so I like it. Welcome, Chili. So there are some trainers here. I'm gonna fight us. We already got our encounter for Route 112, so why don't we just pick up these berries and go along on our way. We can't get another encounter here. That's okay. I think our party's doing pretty good. Like, we have type advantages against the next. We have type advantage against the next gym. We don't have anything for the gym after that, but we do have one for that for the 6th gym. Kind of the 7th gym. Even though our dog type, the 7th gym is interesting because there's only 2 Pokemon. Like the gym leader, but it is like, I guess overall the gym is a psychic type gym, so I think we'll be just fine against that. And then at 8th gym, we kind of have some. I mean, obviously it depends. Sorry, I'm bringing out charcoal. It depends, you know, if our Pokemon end up sticking around, which I really hope they do. I mean, obviously, it would be nice to go this run without having any deaths. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but that'll be pretty exciting. Alright, this is Ace Trainer. Oh, Cool Trainer, my bad. Okay, so he has an Electrike, which leaves me a little bit scary, but I don't think Electrike can one-shot us. Okay, it's static. That's fine. Thunder Wave, alright. Okay, he's just gonna go Quick Attack, so it's probably not gonna do much. And Wing Attack should finish. Yeah, it's always weird that Electric... I mean, it's not weird that Electric resists flying. It's just one of those things, like... You know, it doesn't like intuitively make sense. Like, I guess it makes sense that flying is, electric is good against flying, but I don't know if it makes intuitive sense that electric resists flying. But I mean, what are you gonna do about it? It's not like all the Pokemon types can make intuitive sense, like the type advantage type matchups. There's some pretty creative ones though. Like, I understand the adding of the fairy type. You know, fairies defeating dark, dragon, and fighting. And then being weak to poison and steel. I think there are reasons for like poison and steel. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I do believe they exist. Alright, so now this is the desert again. So we can actually go up here, I think. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you need momentum when going up. And there's just some people to fight. We'll come back in a few seconds, but if I remember correctly, there's a place to heal somewhere here. So... Okay, this is that's the person that gives you secret power, right? Thank you. Yeah, they actually make him to this like real like guy, like and they in Omega Ruby, It's pretty strange. You know, well, not strange, but he actually gets his own like character development. Yeah, you can use rock walls with the indents. Here he's just a random guy, but I mean that's okay. I don't think we're going to be doing any secret-based kind of stuff here. But that being said, it is a really cool system, man. I think they did a lot of good. You know, when they brought it back and like revamped it in the new games. Alright, so yeah, this rest house is going to be pretty useful overall for just yeah, she keeps asking you to take another rest, so you can't mash the A button. You can mash the B button, but not the A button. So be careful about that. I'm gonna go ahead and okay, charcoal's already out. Should be a trainer here. Oh. Okay, I guess she's just giving us berries, so that's pretty good. You can also go up here. There's like that fighting guy. Where is he? There we go. A quick note, so you know those like slopes that we biked up? You cannot bike up them with an acro bike. You must have a mock bike to be able to go up them, but it's okay. I mean, we already have one, so yeah, the mock bike's just way more useful than the acro bike, at least for the, you know, the first part of the game, like right when you get the bike. Excellent. Uncle, I give up. I don't know why he's calling us Uncle, but okay. So why don't we head down here? We can take some of these berries. They're not super necessary. I know I've preached a lot about berry usage, but I haven't had a point where I felt like I needed to use a berry. Then again, no harm, no foul. I just don't want to waste your time, you know, like sitting here and collecting all these berries. Alright, that person's gonna fight, so why don't we fight him? I have to ask you for an engagement. Okay, I'm gonna hope that's the other definition of engagement. Alright, she's got a Wingle. Yeah, Wingle's not too great of a team member in this game. I mean, Wingle's not like terrible. Actually, it is, you know, very subpar. It's a good type though. Water flying is definitely a decent type. One thing about Wingle that's pretty unique to it, oh come on, Super Potion, is that you can train it in the desert. So like most Pokemon, they recommend not to train in the desert because like Trapinch and stuff will have like arena trap and you can get locked in and they'll like lower your accuracy and things like that. Like it can get really annoying really quickly. But for Wingle, because flying types like don't get affected by arena trap, they're safe and they have a type advantage with like, you know, water gun or like any water type move. So it's actually a pretty decent place to train, like once you get the goggles that allow you to walk in the sandstorm. Alright, so why don't we head to Route 113. We also have an encounter that we can get here. And we have a Spinda. Excellent. Spinda is actually a very fun Pokemon. Definitely. Not the most amazing stats or anything like that, but Spinda is a very cute Pokemon, and it is a Psychic type, I think. I just know there have been some annoying moments, like you run into them in like Pokemon XD or something, and they use Confusion and all of that. It could definitely be a fun team member. And one thing interesting about Spinda is that it always has like different spots. It's like it's completely random. No two Spindas are the same. Ah, there you go. Yeah, no two Spinda are said to have the same identical spot. Yeah, it's a Confusion Pokemon. I like it. Alright, so and we are going to be naming this very cute guy Peach. Excellent. Alright, so why don't we try making it through Route 113. I love the music in Route 113. I mean, you know, it's a shame that it doesn't really get used too often in this game. It's kind of just like a one-time thing. Just run from this guy. They just use it for the route, but it's still really fun. It's a really neat tune, and it really builds up this nice atmosphere. You know, it's you know, all the ashes. You know, you like run around and you collect soot or soot. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but yeah, here's a Trapinch that has arena trap, but we should be fine. Yeah, you can see Trapinch can get really annoying really quickly, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, come on. Feint attack. Yeah, feint attack never misses. That's definitely a nice counter. If you had your own Trapinch, then you wouldn't get affected by sand attack. Got a Linoon here. Why don't we just wing attack it down? Okay, looks like we only need one more, which is nice. Yeah, I really like the music. I wish it was used more. I wish there was more than just Route 113, because I mean, you kind of go through Route 113 once, you spend a few minutes, and then you're kind of done, and you never really look at it again. It's pretty unfortunate, but it is definitely a wonderful song. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna fight all the trainers. I mean, there's no real reason to. Like, I can always grind on them off screen, and it's not always like the most entertaining to just watch like mindless trainer battles. Like, I feel like when I'm personally playing through Pokemon games, I really like to fight all the trainers. I always feel like I'm like missing something out, missing part of the core experience, if you will, if I don't fight all the trainers. But okay, it's just another Numel. I also don't want to bore y'all, and I know that the more trainers I fight, the more like battle heavy that these episodes are, and they can kind of drag on for a little bit too long. But I will take on special battles, so I do see a double battle upcoming, and I will take this on. Okay, I'm fine with Charcoal and Buff. Tia, both of us, we collect ashes. We battle Pokemon too. Excellent. I think that double battle is always fun to watch, and they can be quite challenging. So actually, it looks like this one won't be too much of a challenge, but that's okay. Why don't we just? I usually just like focusing one of them down, so I'll just take the guy on the left. Okay, looks like I didn't need to, but that's okay. Excellent. So yeah, I guess we're starting to get pretty strong these days. Definitely happy about that. Alright, so I'm going to switch. Why don't we bring Buff to the. Actually, why don't we bring Chocolate into the front? Let Chocolate get some XP. Alright, I'm just going to use a Repel. I mean, it's not like we can catch like a Skarmory or whatever if it shows up, so might as well just run through the rest of this. Okay, we have 7 Repels. That's pretty useful. Yeah, so you can actually get these pretty useful like flutes. I might grind for those off screen. So this guy will give you like an ash thing, and then you'll trade it to him and he'll create these flutes. So these flutes will like like get rid of confusion or like wake you up and things like that. I think I can use them, but I can only use them 3 times, like kind of like an item. So they're basically like permanent or like multi-use awakenings, or like multi-use Pecha Berries or something for confusion or poison or whatever. No, this is an annoying type matchup. I'll just switch. I guess I get to use them, but I'll probably only like limit myself to using them 3 times per battle. So like, to keep in the spirit with the challenge. Excellent. Alright, so why don't we head over here to Fall Arbor? So I'm probably going to end this episode off soon. I'm just gonna. So first of all, you can see we have someone to talk to in the top right. Maybe we'll take a look at our guys that we just caught, and then we can. I guess. Okay, so in Omega Ruby, they make you like talk to some person, some like professor. But I guess in this game, you just have to go straight to Meteor Falls. So we'll probably just do that next episode. Yeah, this is Lena. I guess she's the person who invented it. You can visit her a little bit later. It's nice that we're getting some more. Oh, I said I would look at our Pokemon. It's nice that we're getting some more routes, so we're getting more chances to catch Pokemon. It's really useful. Why don't we take a look at Bronze? Ooh, it has a Rossberry. Interesting. Has Oblivious. That's pretty useful. Can be. This is some okay stats. I mean, nothing special, but what nature was it again? Brave nature. It's a Jolly Slugma. I believe Jolly is reduced special attack, increased speed. I think so. Kind of annoying because, all fire moves are special attack, but hey, I mean, it's a start. And Spinda, of course. Own Tempo prevents confusion. Oh, that's also Jolly. So it is normal type, it is not psychic type, so I lied. But hey, it has Feint attack. I mean, that's not a terrible move at all. Alright, so I'm just going to run around Fall Arbor quickly. Nice Repel. Effect wore off. I don't think there's anything for us to do here. I guess I do. I completely forgot that Flannery used to be, or Flannery's grandfather used to be in Elite Four. Yeah, so Professor Cosmo. In the other game, I think you like meet Professor Cosmo or something, or you're supposed to meet him for something. This game now. Oh, this is the move tutor. I don't think we have any ability to use the move tutor right now, but I'll definitely look into it in the future. Anyways, though, thank you guys for joining me on part 9. I hope to see you guys next time. See you later.